Hey guys, Rajiv here from Financial Hub India. Today's date is 28th of October 2018, and today we'll talk about our October series Nifty trades. We'll try to summarize the entire October series today, the profits and losses, a few trades maybe if we get time, and detailed discussion about the overall account performance. So for this current month, we are plus for 12% overall on the capital, and after cost, we are plus for 7%. Now, our capital was 1.65 lakh here. Out of 1.65 lakh, basically, we didn't use these 65,000 as such, and the trades are done with 1 lakh only. Still, I've written this 1 lakh so that you know that with 1 lakh also this kind of trades can be done, and this performance can be made as well. Now, we had overall 9 win trades and 16 loss trades, so we had an accuracy of 50%. So overall, we on an average, we are not doing more than 40 to 50%. Basically, that's the on an average accuracy we have. Yeah, some months you may see 80% accuracy, some months you can see 70% accuracy, some month you may see 40% accuracy as well. But the overall thing is 50% accuracy we have. That's what we assume to have. And if you are doing 50% accuracy, there it means a lot for us. Actually, you're doing great for 50% accuracy. So basically, people get frustrated. Even in my earlier days, even we used to look for 90% accuracy, 80%. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. 80%, 90%, 100%. It doesn't exist. The overall professional traders, even the banks and all, they are not making more than 50 to 60%. If you are making more than 70%, you are a great one. You're doing something great, really. So even if we are performing 40 to 50% range, we are doing really great in this. Now, if you just go back and check out our other trades, I mean, this is a free channel, so you can just come in the free channel. The link is given in the description to join it. And here, if you just scroll back towards the upside, you will be seeing last 1 year of performance on a month-on-month basis. At the end of every month, we've been posting the performance over there. So you'll be seeing those things actually. This sometimes it is the accuracy is sometimes even 90%. Yeah, but that doesn't make sense actually. For some months we may make it, but that's not the average we get. Now, coming back to the reality, so uh, risk per trade was 1500 per trade. So whatever trades we have been opening up, we have been risking 1500 per trade, and overall win trades. If you see these are the R gains. So in one trade we made 5 times of the risk. In one trade we made 1.5 times. Generally, the trades are open with a 1:3 minimum risk and reward ratio. But sometimes we hit the trailer stop loss, so we need to exit by 1.5 as well because the trailer stop loss is set. Sometimes even when we open it for 1:3, we are running the trade for more higher returns because the trend is on. Nothing we see something that okay, something is changing. The trend is changing, so we make 9R as well. Sometimes our target is around 20R. 20R. I mean, for this trade, our target was 20R, but we couldn't make it. We made it only 10R. So that's how this is written here: 3.5R, 3.5 times, 10 times up. What do you risk? So it's like we risked 1500 here, and we got the reward of 15,000 here. That's what it is. And these 16 trades where we lost the money, we didn't lose more than 1500 each trade. Okay, this is one of the key component things. Until the time we are not doing this money management things with a 50% ratio, you never can make this much gain. That cannot be done. All right, so focus on your money management things, and in whichever trades you are right, you are correct. Try to run that trade. Like here, our big trades are 2, 9 or 10, and then this 5. These are the profit maker basically. So you won't be profitable in all the trades, but whichever trades you are profitable and you see it's making money for you, then you try to ride as far as possible. That's what the retailers, the normal people do exactly opposite. Whenever they make some money, they exit, and they start losing, they keep on holding the trades. That's a wrong idea basically, and that's how you lose the money over a series of trades. Or maybe you made money for 5 trades and then in one trade you give it all back. Don't do that. Now, the biggest thing for this month, actually the biggest achievement is not for this and this. Actually, for me the biggest achievement is this drawdown. I don't know how many of you know about the drawdown. Drawdown is you start the account here, let's say in 1 lakh, and then how your account is going up and down, you know. So if you're down for 50% in the month, during the month, and then you're up for 50%, then you are not doing something great, really, because the ratio is same 50% down, 50% up. Even though you made money finally, but this 50% down, I mean, this thing kills you basically. This is not done to happen in your account. So for this month, our account went down. We started with the 1.65 lakh. 1 lakh was required. Anyhow, we'll count it over 1.65. We started with 1.65 and only 4,000 was minus in the account. So we were down for 2.5% around. But overall, we made it 12%. So it's 5 times, 6 times, almost 5 times up whatever we lost money during the month. All right, so this is very good. You know, generally for us, it should not be overall institution. If you see, it should not be more than 20%, 15-20%. So it's like your account, your overall trading account will have a risk of 15-20%. You know, since we have 1.65 lakh in the account, it doesn't mean that we are going to risk entire 1.65 lakh. When we start with 1.65 lakh, we have something in our mind. Okay, within account of 1.65 lakh, I have a 20-30% risk in my mind. If I'm planning, if my intention is to make 100% of this account end of the year, then risking 20-30% makes some sense, isn't it? So if you're down for 20%, that's all right. Not a big deal. During the year, I'm saying, during the year. When you make finally 100%, that's a 5 times what you really risk in the account during the year, right? So you also should be seeing your account, that what is your drawdown. Don't just get happy you made 12% or 20%. If you made that 20% after a loss of 50%, after a drawdown of 50%, you didn't do much great actually. You should be seeing your strategies or your money management properly more. You should work on it. So a lot of times the retail traders, they are just seeing their profits finally end of the month. They are not seeing how much drawdown they had during the month before they reach to that profit target. So that's very important, and 2.5% is very good. Generally 5%, 5 to 6% is the average figure. 5 to 6% is the average figure we keep it on a month-on-month basis. Even it goes to 10%, 5 to 10%, that's all right. That's not a big deal. 5 to 10% if your account dives down. So we made it 2.5%. That's great for us in this. So that's the biggest gain, and I'm more happy with this one than this one actually. Now, okay, one more thing in here. I mean, if tomorrow you're going for a if you're going for a fund management for an FII or some institutions, they don't see this much. 7% is more. It's very too much for them. They are not even expecting 7%. They're expecting here 3 to 4% on a month-on-month basis. Even 5% you make on a month-on-month basis, you are doing awesome for an institution, for a hedge fund. But if they keep more focus on protecting your capital, so they will be seeing this one, how much down you are going during the month. So if you're showing a 20% minus on an average during the year, and a return of 40%, you didn't make great. They won't hire you. They won't go for you. All right. Now, this is one thing. Then I think I talked about all these things. Yeah, I talked about this. Okay, now let me just show you the same thing in the platform. So this is a profit and loss platform. I mean, this is the back office of Zerodha. Since we just trade 50, sorry, since we trade the future and option, so it's just future and option. So let's take this month, October 1st to October 25th was the expiry. Okay, so here we are. Total lots we traded this much, and this is the overall profit we made in this. So basically the overall profit is 12% based on this, and this is the charges, the brokerages and the taxes. Sometimes we feel like we are working for the government, and not for us. It looks like that, looking at the charges. Anyhow, finally, we make this much. So actually, 40% of the profit we give it to charity here, and then 12%, 60% comes to in our pocket. So that's this factor is a real demotivation for the traders, and that's a disadvantage when you trade in the stock market rather than forex, basically. So in the forex, basically, you don't have these charges and all these things, but you can't trade from India, the forex thing, so you can't help it. Now, um, coming back to the channel here. So this is the same screenshot I shared with you guys here. This okay. So all the trades are done with the advanced course members live. So let me just go through that once. Okay, yeah, here. This is the advanced course members channel. So this is the summary we have been making this weekend. So for example, this one, if you see, let's gain 1 hour. Okay. So these are actually, finally, what you see here is a reply up. I mean, in this trade, we made 1 hour, 1 times of the risk we made in this trade. So let me see this. So how this trade happens, LOC is a strategy we follow. Oh, not this one. Let me see this one. So trail at 202. So this is again a reply for this trade. Trail SL at 230. Again, this is a reply for, I mean, some trade was opened and we trailed the sell at 230, and then we say trail the sell at 202. Okay. So here is the trade around. This was the trade. This arrow you see, this is the trade setup where we are going to apply our LOC strategy. And this was the stop loss we mentioned for this trade. So these are the updates I'm giving to the members, live market trade. All the trades, all the 25 trades you see are done this way only with the members, along with the screenshot here. You see the 202 is my stop loss as well in the system, which is being shared here. Trail your stop loss at 202. So all trades are done live with the advanced course members in the channel real time. Now this is another trade which we exited at 158 after 220. All right, and this was the running trade in there. All right, so that's how it happens. So the trades you are seeing here comes with the screenshot. Actually, all the trades comes with the screenshot of my live trades happening in the Zerodha account, and that 1.65 account is dedicated for the member section. So whatever trades we are doing in the member section, we are executing the same trades in the Zerodha account. All right. How it helps? It helps the students, the members, to boost up their confidence because they are seeing the real-time things happening in the live market with me. Because sometimes some of the members are okay, they know the setup and they know everything is right, so they should go into the trade, but at the last moment they are scared to enter the trade. So when I'm doing it live on the real account, and I'm seeing the screen, I'm sharing the screenshot with them that see my order is already placed in here. So it boosts up their confidence a lot, like this one. If you see this is a pending order. So when I update to the members that I'm going to buy or sell it here, I'm going to buy it at 10,217, and my stop loss is gonna be 10,197 in one lot based on the risk management here. The 1500 we talked about. So when there is a 1500 per trade risk we talked about in the performance sheet. So if there is one lot and I have 20 points of a stop loss, I can match 1500, right? That's why the stop loss is 1500 over there. But again, it doesn't mean that we always match. We always place our stop loss based on that risk amount. It again depends. Depends whether the stop loss is really matching up with our risk amount or no, because you cannot change your stop loss if there's a key level. or whatever it is, the based on the price action order flow, if it looks like till the time I'm not breaking this level, my stop loss should remain above this, then it remains above this. So in that case, whether I get an entry in here or here or here, wherever the entry is matching up, my risk amount of 1500, I will have to get in that trade. I cannot change this stop loss because the stop loss is placed based on the order flows, but I can change my entries based on the stop loss and risk amount. I'll have to take my entry. All right. So when I place my sell order entry in the system and share the screenshot with the members, so they get confidence. Okay, things are really happening in real time. They get the feeling of real time trades with me, and that's the overall idea. And the overall idea is not giving you the tips. Uh, I don't. I I mean, I don't really motivate you to go to join the course or the member section to get these tips before it happens. No, that's not the ultimate purpose. And that's the reason with every chart, you always have a, that's the reason with every trade, you always have a chart, because so that you can understand why the order is being placed over here, why we are placing this order over here, you know. So that's important. Even though there are some members who are, I know there are some members who are just waiting for the screenshot and they place the same trade, but that's not done. That's not the real purpose of this course, you know. Now, let's go back here and let me show you. Let me show you guys the ledger. Where is it? Back office. So that's the ledger here. For us to this, where 25th. Oh, sorry. All right. So this account, this 1.65, actually I was out of India for Hajj for 45 days. So this account we started trading with the members from October onwards. So hopefully we'll keep updating this account with you guys. So this is where the account starts with. There's 1,000 rupees. It was just a check for the account transfer. So here it is 1,65,000. All right. So from here it starts, and then these are the updates. And here is the drawdown. Oh no, sorry, not this one. Here is the drawdown. No, not this one, because this was on 12th. So on 12th, the final figure is this one actually. The drawdown figure was 60 something. Where it is? Yeah, here. This one is the drawdown level. You see, on 10th of October, we have touched the 2.5% down for the account, and then it shot up. And our maximum gain was 8%, but finally we landed up with 7%. And so this is the ultimate figure finally. So that was 1,65,000 till 25th. We have 1,77,000. Anything else I'm missing here? Yeah. So this one. This is the credit level, right? Okay, this one. $646. Yeah. So I think the carry forward trade was here somewhere. And overall, if you see, the amount debited was never more than 40 to 50,000 for the next day. Yeah. So that if you just go through this ledger properly, you will come to know that We never used more than 1 lakh rupees in this account. So 65,000 was just lying on the account. Right now, the reason why 1.65 we really transferred here, that was actually the overall scenario was I had to take out some money from somewhere, and the amount was exactly 1.65. You know, so rather than putting it in the bank, the internal amount 1.65, I transferred the money in here in this account directly. So that's how 1.65 comes in. Otherwise, why 1.65? It should be either 1.5 or 2 lakhs. All right. Anyhow, since we already have the account in the account, and so we just started like that, so all the calculations we'll be doing based on 1.65. That's all right. And from this month or from next month onwards, hopefully, because at least for 3 months we try to we try to keep the capital size and account size. I mean, all the rules and regulations, everything what we follow, we try to keep everything consistent for at least for 3 months. So if we started with 1 lakh kind of trading style, we want to keep it for next 3 months at least before we do any kind of changes. So hopefully till December we'll just continue with 1 lakh amount rather than using the entire amount 65. But from January onwards, maybe because January onwards, if we can, then we can go ahead with the 2 lakhs kind of figures, and then the lot size and everything will be double whatever. I mean, now we are risking 1,500, then at that time we'll be risking 3,000 like that. That we can do, or maybe we'll see if it's possible. Then we can start right from this month trading based on 1.65. That depends again on the kind of planning we do in this. So I think I'm done with this, and the final thing is uh, we are having a discount offer in 20% off. The regular course fee is 25,000 if you join in, but till 7th of November, I guess, isn't it? Yeah, till 7th of November we have a 20% off, so you get the course at 20,000 instead of 25,000 if you're joining within 7th of November. And what you get 3 months access in there. You got 3 months access in the member section. In the member section, you have all the trade recordings you have done so far. From Monday to Friday, we are trading the market from 9:30, from 9:15 to 3:30. All right, and you get all the market updates real time with the screenshot of each of the trades and everything. So if you wish, you can trade with us with the same kind of money management and the capital you're keeping it here. You can keep on following us. These are my real-time live market trades. That's your wish. But the real purpose is to train you the chartings and everything so that you can do it tomorrow or without me. You know. So you get in this channel, you get to know the real market live trades as well as how we are really doing it, why we are doing it, where we are doing it, how we are doing it. Everything is clarified in here. So you get access in this channel, the members channel, as well as you get access in the gold members channel. Gold members channel is a channel for my members, run by a few expert members of mine. So generally you will see Gaurav's name here. So mostly Gaurav's posts are here. So they are trading their stocks based on the same price action theory what we are using for the Nifty trading. So you get access in the gold member channel as well. Now, when you become a gold member, when you reach a particular level, when I feel like your charts are worth posting in public to my members to learn from you, then you get a chance to come inside and post in this. Till that time, you will be a guest in here. You will be seeing Gaurav's and other members, other expert members' charts. So far, we have only 3 to 4 gold members who are posting their charts and trades inside there. So you'll be seeing the same thing happening in the stocks as well, the price action logics and everything, what we are doing in the Nifty. Now, that's one thing. You get access for 3 months. Then from Monday to Friday, 9:15 to 3:30, we are doing live market trades. Then from 3:30 to 4 o'clock or 4 o'clock to 4:30, around 20 to 30 minutes, I do a market recap on a daily basis. So that's what you see in here. What is it? That's what you see in here, I guess, 25. It's 26. I'm not seeing the links. Okay, anyhow, from a from Monday to Friday, from 3:30 to 4 or 4 to 4:30, of this time for half an hour, we do a market recap session. So in the market recap session, that's again recorded. I was just trying to show you the links of those recordings. So in that recap session, we go through the charts and trades you have done throughout the day, and we try to learn a lot of things from those trades. I share my lessons, whatever I learned from those trades, my mistakes from those trades, what could have been done in a better way in those trades, as well as if any of you have those queries that why you did this or why you did that, explain me that trade you did, explain me this trade you did. So I'm there to explain you those trades in brief, as well as the course contents are happening practically in our live trades, isn't it? So any of the course content topics, like what is LOC, now you're not getting LOC happening real time, so we are understanding LOC strategy happening real time with the live trades. So those queries we take on a daily basis. So we are learning the market real time on a day-to-day basis with our live trades. So that's a market recap session. That's a, you can also say that's a journal for us, today's trade video journal for us. Today what happened, how happened, why happened, in brief description with the course contents and everything. So you get access to that for 3 months, as well as on every Sunday we have a Q&A session. So each Sunday, like we had today, here, this one, this was a Sunday Q&A session. This session holds for around 1.5 to 2 hours. So in this session, we talk about any queries. It's a one-to-one session. So any of you have any queries on a one-to-one basis, like here, Shivang query was today. Shivang query was there was something we were talking about. So he was asking me what should be the stop loss and explaining the ship breakout, how it really happens. So this is a course content part, ship breakout. This is one of the breakout thing we do. So you don't understand ship breakout, you directly come and ask me what is ship breakout. So my job will be explaining you the ship breakout thing in with the charts and everything to you. So especially the course content queries we take on a Sunday to Sunday basis, on a one-on-one basis. Otherwise, the course content, once you join me, then I'll give you the login ID and password. So you'll have to complete the entire course, seeing the video course contents over there. Now, once you go through all the course contents, advanced course contents over there, then you're supposed to get back to me with the queries. Whichever course content or topic you didn't understand or get it, you just ask and I'll explain you that thing. And that thing happened only on the Sunday. On the weekdays, we are doing the live market trades, and we are talking about the live market trades. All these sessions recordings are already uploaded in the member section. So if you cannot join the Sunday session, you just send your queries, and I go through the session, I reply your queries, and later on you just go through the recordings. Same is applicable for the weekday session as well. All right, that's it. And once you are done with our 3 months access, after that, if you want to continue trading with us in the channel, then you'll have to upgrade the membership. That's like 7,000 for 3 months we charge. So like that, you can continue with us in there. So that's it from today's session. I'll see you guys tomorrow's live market trade update. All right, thank you.